Hi Cancers, this is Perstephane Rose, and this is for February 9th through the 15th for my Cancers. Right off the bat, what Spirit or allies want to tell you is they do show me that you are, they do show me that you are holding yourself back this week, okay? And it's not that you are intentionally doing it, but they show me it's actually, you view it as almost like a safety mechanism for yourself. So it's almost like you have a friend that comes to you and is like, let's go drinking, let's go drinking. You're like, no, I have to work tomorrow. I don't want to go drinking. It's not that you need to go drinking, but you may want to get out of the house because they do show me that you're going to have fun. It is relaxing, and that you actually, if you're trying to date, you're going to find someone doing that. The person is not going to, if you're trying to cultivate a new relationship or start a new relationship, that person is not going to come running to your door, knocking on it and saying, oh my God, I saw you from across the street and I want to date you. That's never going to happen. That's the movies. That's not reality. You have to be out in public for them to actually start interacting with you, okay? Give them a reason to interact. Give them the possibility to interact. So even if this doesn't have to do with like going out at night, if this is like, hey, I have a really good church, you want to come hang out, and you're like, God, I don't want to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and go to church. They show me you probably should because maybe you meet someone really nice there, or it helps ground you. There is a reason to go out of your way and do these activities, okay? So this week you may want to adventure out of they keep showing me because you are a Cancer that you're in your shell, and they keep showing me venture out of the shell, venture out of the cave, okay, this week. The other thing they want to talk about is they do show me that there is going to be some form of an argument that occurs this week. And they show me it's going to be a random argument, but it gets pretty accelerated pretty fast. And they show me you have control of this argument. Try not to do it. So if this is with loved ones, they show me if someone comes in and they just tweak you the wrong way, like you've worked all day, you came home, you've taken a shower, you're trying to relax, and your spouse comes in and is like, the refrigerator is not running correctly, the washer has a leak in it, like, are you going to help me do any of these chores, or are you going to help with any of these? And you get angry and you're like, what have you been doing all day? You know, that type of stuff. Don't do that, okay? They show me withhold away from accusatory arguments, okay? Because they show me no one wins and you actually will lose in this argument. And the reason you lose is you lose the connection with your partner, or you lose a connection with that worker at work, you know, your partner at work, something, because they show me you lose that connection, that you lose their trust, you lose their like want to work with you. So they show me don't do those arguments. So if they come in and it just pegs you the wrong way, take a breath, say, hold on, get some water, drink some water, then say, okay, give me a few minutes, let's talk about it in a few minutes, something like that. That does not mean you put it off until 2 days from now, because that's just going to piss them off some more, okay? They show me the conversation needs to happen, but it doesn't have to be an argumentative conversation. Okay, so don't get emotionally invested in it. Just be logical when you're talking, but don't hurt people's feelings. Okay, what else for my Cancers this week? They do show me you guys are going to be very much involved with the home front. It does show me there's a lot of activity around the home front, and it's not all bad. They show me you have family get-togethers for a group of you. They also show me some celebrations are coming up. So it's almost like maybe you guys start planning on graduation. It's in a couple of weeks, months, you know. Or maybe someone's going to the junior prom or something. There's a prom or a dance, and so you guys get to go pick out dresses for that. They show me it could also be that maybe because it's coming to summertime, you're like, okay, let's like invest in updating the patio, and let's go buy some patio furniture or start looking for patio furniture. There is some activity around the house, and it makes me feel like it's joyful and fun, and it's something that you actually have been looking forward to doing. So just realize that this week does involve a lot of home front stuff, and that's totally fine. It just shows me that you're going to be very involved at home. Okay, now for a group of you that have to do with your, Spirit always makes my ears itch because they talk in my ear, okay? So therefore, that's what's going on. They do show me that For a group of you, this is can be on the work front. It can also be at home, but it's mostly for careers. They're telling me it does show me that you are coming out of some kind of difficult situation. So if this was that you had, like you were behind 6 months, you took over a position and the person before you hadn't filed anything for 6 months. And you're like, God, we're 6 months behind. You're actually coming to the end of that. And it shows me by the end of this month, it does show me you're actually coming out, like you're actually on the move forward. Everything's moving forward for you. So they show me that it does look like you are finally reaching the end of this long journey that you've been on. And there's going to be some celebration with it, okay? Like you finally actually feel like you're up to date and can actually move forward. Or you finally get the approval that you actually have the funding, so then you can start the project. Whatever this hard situation is moving away from you. It's being drained away. It's not there anymore. So they show me you're moving into the light, okay, with this one. And this does make me feel like it's a work related. Doesn't always have to be, but please apply it to where it makes sense. But it does show me whatever you've been working very hard. So on the career, on the social front or the home front, they're showing me maybe that you've actually been trying to get the house loan and they just keep putting you through the ringer and they're like, I need one more set of bank statements. I need one more set of tax statements. Could you get me more paycheck stubs? And you're like, come on, like, can we just move forward with this? Can we say, yes, we've got a loan? They show me it finally comes, like they finally process it, move it into the second level, and therefore you have an official loan and you're going to close by the end of the month with your house, okay? Whatever this is, it does show me it's coming to an end, the difficult part, okay? What else for my Cancers for February 9th through the 15th? 2 more cards. Okay. The first card they pulled out was, they pulled out building. See how there's a seed down here and they planted the seed, or this person planted the seed and then they protected the seed. They watered the seed. They took care of the seed. All winter long they did this, and now it's finally growing. And see how it's actually almost to harvest time. You're not exactly at harvest time, but they do show me it's coming up here really fast for you, okay? So it does show me that if you guys were trying to start a new business, it does show me that you have done all the groundwork, you've done all the base work, the root work. Now you can actually start working at getting that your marketing out there. Start actually getting the website up and running. Start actually pushing it. You won't publish till probably about, I'm thinking probably the end of the month. They're showing me about 3 weeks out, or 3 months, whatever 3 applies to you, or even 3 hours. I don't know, because 3 is how they work. Is they can be hours, they can be days, they can be weeks, they can be years. I don't feel it's years, but they do show me that it's about 3, whatever the 3 represents for you. It does show me that it's coming to fruition, and it does show me you actually get it out and running, and it's going to bring in money, or it's going to bring in stability and happiness, because see all the fruits in there, you're actually going to harvest them, therefore you have a crop, okay? So it does show me whatever you've been working on, you are going to do well with, but you got a couple more weeks of it. Just keep working on it. For the last card that they want to talk about, they are talking about that you have been, and this again, that's why these both came out at the same time. You've been working, you've been creating. See how there's this circular shape, which always reminds me of a shell, but it has to do with mathematics too. And it's a forever concept, but they're showing me you've been working on it. You've been taking the steps. You've been creating it. They're showing me you're actually up here at the top. You're almost to the point of fruition. Okay. So it does show me that this week, it's almost like you get the glimpse of the end of the tunnel, and it's coming in fast. So just keep working. You're almost there. Don't give up, but you're about ready there to go. Okay, that is for my Cancers. Now, Cancers, if you want a reading with myself, Perstephane Rose, or any of the other gifted psychics, please go down into the bio below and you'll find all those information there. Otherwise, have a fantastic week.